you really want that attached to your name, dude? Oh, nice.
I know, I haven't done one of these yet.
I've watched every single episode of this. It's on YouTube.
The Salem
The
Witches.
woman calls herself a witch. She claims to be performing an ancient ceremony of candle magic.
When I was searching for
planets has been petitioned.
When I was searching for in search of, I guess they have a new version with like Leonard Nimoy's son.
Practiced in Salem, Massachusetts.
So yeah, get out of here.
A place where people believe
or wait, no.
to be witches.
I don't know if it's Leonard Nimoy's son,
dude,
or the guy who plays Spock in the new Star Trek.
Oh wow!
It'd be funny if there was that.
Isn't there an In Search Of episode about the coming ice age?
Yeah.
Weren't they? Yeah, they're afraid of the ice. They're afraid of a coming ice age in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's what they
there
were
might be a
pushing
couple,
on.
dude. When I was going through the list, I noticed that there's just like
weird
there's like
ones.
5 Bigfoot.
There's a couple strange episodes of In Search Of where it's a pretty interesting thing because you can see what they're trying to push on us.
But not necessarily
Mantis.
the only ones to the mysteries we
All right, good.
Salem, Massachusetts is richly endowed with history and
Dude,
culture.
remember when we went there
For
with
most
Mom?
of us,
She took us here
It is
when we were
still best
kids.
known as the
Dude, I lived in Salem, Mass.
Mom took us on the tour there.
I don't have.
Salem has come.
I mean, I've been in
to embrace the
downtown
witch,
Salem where they do
at
it.
least in some respects.
Oh wait, no, you mean like the tour where you?
The
Yeah.
witch is the
Yes,
town symbol,
she took us
and
on the
also
tour when we were
constant
little
reminder
kids.
of a reign of fear and terror.
I remember being so
The
unhappy about it
witchcraft
too.
hysteria
So
of
fucking.
Are you pulling our leg,
actually began here
Vaughn?
in the neighboring city of Danvers. It was once called
Yeah, where?
Salem
Where is she
Village.
live?
Dr. Linda
on YouTube?
Caporal is a social psychologist.
Is she on that other guy?
She
Are
has
they just
studied the
doing it on
witchcraft
Jacob
hysteria
Waters' channel now?
that once swept over the people here.
Oh, maybe.
Recently, she visited the Historical Society in
If
Danvers.
it is, I don't really give a shit. I'm not giving that guy attention.
In December
No.
of 1691,
I don't
8 girls
think it is
were
on his.
afflicted with what
No, I
the
don't
He's
see
not
it.
live. He's not live.
Vaughn must be having a
Distempers,
goof. I don't
Oh,
see.
he's
I don't
crazy.
see her on Twitch.
characterized by delusions
She started a new
of one
channel?
sort or another, by
She
severe
wise up?
convulsive fits, by odd gestures.
Says she's
and
offline now.
disorderly Speech.
You know she's got created
The girls
playlists
were
on her
examined.
YouTube.
Oh,
This is
scheduled
to be
for today.
possessed.
Really?
Several months later,
It's
an
Godzilla versus
accusations of
Mechagodzilla full
witchcraft were
movie.
made, and
That's true.
these were taken
It is
quite seriously
scheduled,
in the
but
community,
she's not.
and we
But
have
it's
the beginning of
Pickles has been
6:30
watching
to 9:30.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, but it's
In an
Hindi dubbed.
atmosphere full of frenzy.
Oh yeah, no. I
Record of
noticed.
numerous
Yeah,
people who they felt were in
What
league
is she
with the
doing?
devil.
I want to have a
In
stream where with
1692, witchcraft
Pickles where we
was a
talk
capital
Godzilla.
offense.
That'd be fun.
That would be
At the
good.
end
In
of
anime
Salem
Unironically talk
trials,
about Godzilla.
and anime. Talk about anime
20
too.
people
My
have
favorite
died.
Dragon Ball is. What's your favorite
Nearly
Dragon
all
Ball?
of the victims were hung here, on Salem's Gallows Hill. Now
Dude,
an
didn't they
old
hang
and
like a
deserted
12-year-old
playground.
girl?
Probably
I think
several.
At the cemetery in Salem lie the bodies of some of the judges who
You
presided.
ever read
at the
about it being
trials.
all ergot poisoning from
Yeah.
tainted wheat and them all tripping
Yeah.
the balls? Yeah, that's pretty common, I guess.
Oh man, that must have been a wild time. You'd pack up the
Despite its
family and
terrible
run to the
history,
hills because everyone's
witchcraft
going
now
nuts.
thrives in Salem. Meet Laurie Cabot, the city's official witch.
Oh
And
boy.
official
People commonly
femcel.
believe
Yeah.
that witches are the exact definition of that Webster's dictionary
Just starts going on a
holds.
tirade about
And
men.
it says that a witch is an ugly old hag who cavorts with a
Yeah.
with
Like
demons
you?
and
Yeah.
devils
A
So
nas-
first,
and
yeah.
pact with the
Nasty
devil
old
at night.
cunt.
People also believe that
Uh.
witches probably drink blood and eat babies, and of course that's not true.
No, but there's a.
She's like,
there's a
that's
group
the
of people I
comes
think
from
that do
the
that.
words,
Yeah.
She's like, and of
magus,
course that's the
magi,
Jews.
and the Greek word
That's a common
magi,
mistake.
which still means witch today. And the
Old
word
country
witch, it means
Jews.
wise
Well, we'll keep an
person,
eye out, Bond. She
or
still might come
seeker of
on.
knowledge, basically.
You never know.
In the center of Old Salem stands a shop called Crow's
I don't know.
Haven
She could have
It's a kind of sorcery boutique, which was
could
opened
have
by
scheduled that
Laurie
forever ago.
It has become a
She
popular
does.
gathering
Those things are
place
just
for those
scheduled.
who claim to
They've
be
been wrong
witches.
for months.
Well, how's Jody doing? Very good. Very good.
Oh, look at this fucking
Oh,
ghost.
yeah, here comes the bitch with the stick again.
Yes, it did. It's in the back room.
What is it
The
with
shop
the
has
stick?
appealed to curious tourists.
Every town's got a
but
stick
it also
lady.
stocks the herbs and potions that are needed by a witch.
You sure you don't want to box? No, it's fine. I'll just take him away.
Laurie daughter, Jody,
Dude,
is
didn't
an
the lady
actively
who presided
practicing
over our
witch.
grandfather's funeral have a stick?
Yeah, she had a
Someone that you know or would like
she had
to know
a
in the
staff.
area.
I think would be more.
It will, just by smelling the scent of the ribbon, it will.
Well, how does that do
Appropriate.
before it becomes a
Daughter,
staff?
Penny,
I like as tall
become
as
a
you.
member of the
And
company.
he
Or
said
is it
like
how
an
you
orb
use
on it, or like a rock of some,
Yeah,
like
it's
a
like how
crystal
you
of
have
some
the
sort,
grip
like a big
you
one.
take on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you grip it, how you like
Could have
hold
some-
it in front of you.
Carve it. Like,
Because what's the difference between a
design.
walking stick and a staff?
Laurie's
I don't know.
company
This
has
was
Or-
definitely
Right?
yeah.
initiated
And
new
also,
witch.
who's wielding it? Like this woman, like that was it's a staff.
Dude, I forget what my dad said about it, but it was like we all just burst out
Laurie's
laughing.
16-year-old daughter.
Well,
This
imagine
really
what our
photograph ceremony is
like our
based on
grandfather
ancient
would have
rites.
thought if you know.
Yeah.
Today,
Like
it
what
is an
the
amalgam
fuck?
of many different practices gathered
We should
over
do
the
something
centuries
crazy like that
and
when mom
adapted
dies.
to modern times.
Or a patient voodoo witch doctor?
Yeah, we'll get a
Maori guy.
We'll do a
Laurie
voodoo thing.
begins the
In
rite
downtown
by
Salem,
a magic circle around the
There's
entire
like a Harry Potter like wand shop. It's the gayest thing.
Well, yeah, dude, because it's like
Oh my god.
Each witch is then anointed.
that has nothing to do with what happened. People were murdered.
Well, you know it's
They were
what's
crushed with
even
rocks.
you know what's
Yeah,
even
people were
worse
crushed.
is that I
charge the
bought
circle
my
to
ex
protect
a
us.
fucking
No.
wand from that wand shop. Yeah.
Positive energies and forces that
No.
may come to do us harm.
Like most
So
other
mote it be.
retard millennial
Oh,
women.
yeah.
Into the center of
Yeah,
this
it's like
circle.
hard to
Big
dodge.
pot-
Energy
big
It's hard to
Potterhead.
find.
universe
They're all Potterheads.
and the wisdom of the pentacle. We bind your hands in infinity.
Can we get a
We
blessed
bind
bee?
your creativity to
Blessed
the earth.
be.
Yeah,
Aid
can we get
us
some?
and
Can we
help
get some
us.
blessed bees in the chat?
Yeah, can we
name
get
of
some blessed
Isis,
bees in the
The
chat?
Great Mother and the Holy Maiden.
Did you say bees?
Yep. That should be our thing. If we ever get bigger, that'll be our thing. Can we get some blessed bees in the chat?
That'd be so weird.
You got a new subscriber? Can we give him some blessed bees? Why is she doing the Spock thing? When Spock's the host of this.
I
Yes.
charge you.
Nimoy should have been involved in the
Penny Cabot,
reenactment or whatever the fuck they're
witch.
doing here.
I give you the wisdom of the universe.
Why is she knighting her?
We give you the responsibilities.
She has the authority to do
creativity,
that. She's just some
fertility,
crazy woman with
and
a
all wonderful
stick,
and good
not a
things
staff.
to the
Tell you
earth.
what though.
she's got a stick.
Tell you what
So
though.
mote it be.
Yeah.
You ever seen pictures of Maria Orsich?
By her mother's
Is
declaration,
that the
Penny Cabot
pizza
has
gate?
The Vril?
become a witch.
No.
The
That is
blood
the Vril.
cooking or whatever.
No, Maria
Is
Orsich.
she the hot
is
one, the blonde?
She's the Vril. The Vril.
As
Yes.
a new witch
Like
in
the perfect
company, it is
Aryan-
now Penny
Yes.
to
Yeah, she's
perform
pretty hot.
alone a sacred
Yeah. No.
ritual
If anyone from history, I would take her.
in a forest not far from
100%.
Salem,
100%.
Penny gathers
100%.
tools to cast a spell.
Oh, that'd be so funny if Brother Robert, when he was
From
just
pine
talking about her one
needles,
time,
leaves,
and
from her
it's
witch's
pretty hot.
cord, she will
Yeah.
summon the power
If you look at her-
she needs.
From her angle, she's got
The spell
nice
will
hips.
be for herself.
tits are perky.
Yeah,
It will focus and
And
concentrate her natural
by having
powers
sex
of
with her.
witchcraft.
but not coming, not cooming.
Yeah. By not releasing your Vril.
Yeah, you can attain
Her wand
enlightenment.
is a branch she has found. With it,
It was said
she
you could
scribes a circle
obtain
that she
enlightenment.
hopes will harness the Earth's natural powers.
Dude, that
to
fucking
strengthen and
tweet.
protect her.
He needs to just. He better. First off, he hasn't put out a video for a couple of
At
weeks,
least
which is kind of
400
disappointing.
people call
Well, because he's
themselves
been
witches.
like deep
All
in
are
his
active
22-year-old
and
coos.
deeply
Yeah, but he was
What you
pretty
mean is being
consistent
more
for
aware
a
of your
minute.
surroundings,
Like he took a long
being
break
able
and then
to
he
use
came
more of
back
your
and like.
mind and make the life around you work more
Well, because
for
the
you.
coos had to go
And
home
help
for
other
summer
people.
break or
I
whatever.
became a witch because my goal in life is to raise my
But if you've noticed, it's now the fall again and
it's a
she's
tool
back
to do
for
that.
classes.
because it'll better myself
and the people and animals around me.
I'm a witch because I'm fucked in the head.
Basically getting involved in
Why do they all
how
lip sync?
matters
I'm a witch because I hate my
about
dad.
Other phases of consciousness.
That's what they should all just say. I
Because we
mean,
don't use enough of our
Yeah, my
brains.
that's what it
father was
really
a
is.
hunter. My father
Best
hunted
thing about
animals,
being a witch
so I'm a witch
is
now.
being able to use the vibrations of material things to work for you in the environment.
I can control my environment through correct thinking, through putting the correct thought into the atmosphere.
This bitch is Looney
By
Tunes.
concentrating.
Yeah, one of them just starts going like, I believe in vortex math, 369, power
Why
of
don't they
Tesla.
they just manifest husbands?
Yeah, I became a witch because my husband stopped fucking me.
Yeah.
Because I can't find a husband because I'm a fucking insufferable bitch.
Feelings, we have to know about
Gross.
anatomy. You have to be willing to make that
And
kind
very
of commitment,
gross.
and that's not for everyone.
For Laurie Cabot and the members
that's
of her
the
Good,
street.
you want to hear something
I've
spooky?
been on
is
that
not
street.
an idle interest.
It is pretty nice.
Oh, really?
Part of their lives.
Yeah, like the stone or whatever.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m., most of Salem, Massachusetts is still asleep. For
Or
Laurie
if you're
Cabot,
Chet
it is
Elderson
a
back
time
in
when the day
2013,
begins.
ripped
high
on
on
Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go to work.
Witchcraft is not
On Adderall,
something
just
dark
never
and
slept.
secret. It is power.
Did you ever do
knowledge
that
to
where
be
you just
shared.
stayed up multiple days in a row on Adderall and just like
She
went
does
to
so
work and
every
lived your
morning
life
for a
and just
Boston
didn't
radio
sleep
station.
for like a couple days?
Laurie
Some,
Cabot's daily
not like
witch
more
report.
than like.
So let's find out
No, but a couple days.
Like there's been
Where you
time,
just
like I remember one time I did a bunch of Adderall and I had to work at 7 in the morning. I'm like, well, I'm not going
Oh, yeah,
to.
no.
And I like walked through the woods to Price Chopper in the dark because I was like, I got something to do. And then I was there the night before I had closed, and like it was like I had done everything because I was probably on Adderall then too.
This is Lori
I used to.
The manager's just like, yeah, you can just go home.
Remember,
I used to do Adderall all night and then wait until about, if my shift was at 6:30, at like 6, I would just like take another.
Yeah.
And then just go to work all day.
I didn't sleep the majority of the summer of 2016.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, no, I know that time period. That was Molly and Adderall period.
When the potion is
It was like, what do we? Yeah.
She imbues it
Getting
with
scripts
her own
of fucking
power.
Addies.
This potion is for
The good
protection
life.
and meant to be rubbed on the skin.
Buying scripts of Adderall for
I
fucking
charge this
$300 or
potion
whatever, 60 pills for $300.
Protect me from all negative and
Fucking
positive
sell them for 10 a
energies
piece or
and
whatever. I
forces
don't even remember.
that may come to do harm.
Oh,
So
imagine the
won't it be?
smell in that room.
Now
You
Adderall's
can't see
like
him,
what,
but
a
she
fucking
has-
milligram?
Containing sea salt,
She's got
vervain,
cum wipe just
frankincense,
piled up in the
myrrh,
bin.
and wolf's hair.
Ugh. She's faking a bunch of
Laurie
nasty
travels
fucking...
to the nearby city.
She gonna drink it?
Wolves' hair? What did you just brush her dog hair out of the carpet?
I picked it out.
To interested students.
It's all sticky. She doesn't know why.
There's a little cat hair in there too, but it's fine.
Witchcraft 2 class. This is the class that you're going to learn about witch tools. It's our most exciting class, of course. It's fun to.
Which tools? Is it like Pro Tools? Does that work on
about,
Linux?
magic wands that everyone thinks is so frivolous. Now, the magic wand varies extremely. This is sterling silver. It has the pentacle on the top. We have potions, and we know potions are organic perfumes. And we're going to learn how to make a potion for every sign in the zodiac.
Looks like a cum jar of some
Learn how to
sort.
make our own little spell kit.
Is there My Little Pony figure
Yeah,
in there?
faintly see it. You just gotta shake it around in there.
That's right, to aid healing. In here is something very simple. This is sea salt.
This is MDMA.
Yep.
What we're going to do is
Ketamine.
a
Ketamine.
combination of all these things so that you can put
Oh,
them
that's what it should be.
together
Just bath salts.
actually
These are
form
bath
all
salts.
together and do your magic and use
See, when this
your
first hit
energy
the
and
streets,
power
they called it
to
MCAT.
heal,
Oh well, ho ho ho!
change
Christmas
things,
spirit.
Maybe change the weather. These are very important tools for you.
I don't know what we're gonna do for Christmas this year. I'm excited for
June
Tardsgiving.
21st for most of Salem marks the beginning of
Second
summer.
annual
For
Tardsgiving.
witches, it is a high holiday, a time for celebration and worship.
Being
It
a
is the
smelly old
summer
bitch.
solstice. Laurie Cabot conducts
Smelling
a
like
magic
cat piss
circle
and
with her
sage.
coven.
I charge this circle to protect us from all negative and positive energies and forces
What is that?
that may
Stick? What
come
kind of
to
stick
do
is
us
that?
harm.
Hollywood?
So mote it be.
That ain't a staff, I can tell you that much.
On this solstice, we draw in the energy of the sun and
They're gonna
Jupiter
burn a
into
wicker
this
effigy?
place. We allow it to circulate in this circle.
Did you say bees?
So mote it be. So mote it be.
Why aren't they saying blessed be? And
Yeah.
why are they doing the stalk thing?
This is a little before the Wiccan thing took off.
Yeah, the
We
Wiccan
charge
craze.
this chalice
These are old school
with the
witches.
energy of Jupiter and
Yeah.
the sun and the gift of
Yeah,
the great
there's more
Mother
like,
Isis. So mote it be. So mote it be.
Man, some of these girls here are pretty young. You just want to save them, you know, and be like, look at that, look at this beast.
It has only been in recent times that its unorthodox
Come here, sweetie. Come
rituals have
fucking
even been
be a
tolerated.
housewife.
Yeah.
We ask that
Yeah,
we
you can be a house
granted
witch. How about that? We'll make a
Yeah,
compromise.
how about that? Yeah,
balance
you can get a little sign. You can
purity,
put it in the corner.
and the
You can say
power
house witch.
of the forces
Just
in
don't
this
talk
circle.
about it around me.
For the good of
Yeah,
all
don't
people,
talk about it
so
around
mote
guests.
be. So mote it be.
Or yeah, or me.
Or the kids.
Yeah,
The neighbors.
yeah. Just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
We
So
now
just don't
hold
do
this
any of it.
energy
Just
within
have
our
it.
bodies.
The witches
I mean, that
now
is
form
usually
a
better when
cone
people
of
just keep
power,
their religious stuff to
uniting and
themselves
concentrating
instead of
their
just trying
energy.
to talk about it, pushing on people. Especially when it's cringe like this.
Finally, the magic circle is uncharged.
The circle is broken.
Good job.
Wait,
Oh,
she taps the stick. What if she did the tap like in Eyes Wide Shut, like the guy does
In
the cane or whatever?
would have been hanged.
Oh, look at
In
that
the 17th
mustache.
century, spirits, devils, and demonic
Holy
possession
shit.
were thought to be very
This is
real.
Nimoy?
Witches
What movie
were
was
Looks
he
believed to
like-
be the human
Looks
servants.
like Charles Bronson with
evil.
that stash.
Yeah.
Even so,
Nice.
what was the reason that Salem Village suddenly
works.
fell into a violent episode of witchcraft hysteria? Dr. Linda Caporal has carefully developed a new and compelling theory.
Well,
Bullshit.
they were
The Salem
women.
trials, there
Yeah,
have
they
been
were
numerous
lonely
explanations as to
And when
the
a woman's brain gets
causes
lonely,
of
it
the
starts to
crisis.
hyperactivate.
And these explanations include that there was mass hysteria,
Yeah.
that there was fraud, that the girls were play acting, and that they falsely accused people. Another explanation
So
is
they were all
that
just a
there
bunch of
was
fraudsters?
Indeed, witchcraft in the neighborhood, that the girls had been involved with it and became mentally
To the point
ill
where they got him
as a
hung
consequence of their
and
guilt.
stoned to death?
These explanations
They
are
burn
not
anybody
really
at Salem?
adequate
Or do they
because
just
they
hang
don't
'em?
address the
They
originating
drowned
Crush 'em.
some. They did the
Yeah, they did that.
symptoms.
The what's
The
it called?
dunking?
First
Gunking,
caused
yeah.
and so much
I bet they
concern.
burned.
I don't
some.
know.
I think that
I think they only did the
original
stone
causes
thing
of
to
They only did
like
that to one guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
one
one-
guy, yeah.
One old guy.
Did you
That
have
sucked.
Mantis? Did you have to read the Crucible
Did you have to,
in high
did
school?
you have to
Oh, yeah.
watch the Crucible?
What?
You had to watch
I
it.
read
What
it.
a
I
piece
read
of
it and watched it. Yeah.
shit.
Ergot is a
Yeah.
I hate that.
Except for
fucking
Daniel
guy.
Day-Lewis, dude.
Right.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
And it
The
has
movie's not that bad.
biologic agents, in it, especially one called isoprotein,
Dude, that is
from which LSD is derived.
That is a startling scene
Was
to
the
watch
Salem
when you're in
witchcraft
like.
hysteria
I
the
think
result
we
of
watched that
demonic
freshman year, and it's like, whoa, this
or
dude
of
is
a
like
then unknown
wicked
form of
overacting.
chemical
Yeah.
poisoning.
The symptoms that
That's two. We
are alluded to in
watched
the
two
trial
Daniel
records
Day-Lewis
are
movies, and
pinpricks
I watched
showing
that and Last of the
behavior,
Mohicans.
Convulsions,
Oh, yeah, we watched that too.
hallucinations.
Yeah,
These
of
are all
course.
the kinds of symptoms that you would expect from convulsive
Public
urgency.
education.
Fun
is so
fact.
Stupid.
Was this
You
the
want to hear a
devil
fun
loosed
fact
in
about that
in
movie?
1692?
Part of my family owns a company that makes
Today,
like
the
some
people of
reproduction
Salem seem at least
firearms.
to tolerate
When that movie was filmed, they supplied some of the guns for
the
that movie.
public practice of
Nice.
witchcraft is taken in
interesting.
stride.
In what, Mohicans or?
Yeah, Mohicans.
Lawrence
Lost
Nice.
Abbott
Mohicans.
claims to have the power
That's
to
a much better
radically change the
movie.
weather.
It is a much better
Than
movie.
the
They gave
Crucible.
it a try.
The Crucible's like a short
Oh,
story.
yes, indeed, we did watch Voyager
And,
Mimi.
Real.
Oh, Christmas
Of
Spirit.
course, Christmas Spirit knows.
He might have been in here when we're big Mimi heads.
I call on
We're
the
big
Archangel
Mimi heads on
Gabriel to
tarts.
come and do my
Ben
bidding.
Affleck's first role, right? I
One
feel
of-
like he
yeah,
was getting molested. I feel like he was getting molested on that boat. Let's be
I call
real.
on the Archangel
He's a
Michael
13-year-old
to come and
boy
do my
alone
bidding.
on a boat with that weirdo old guy. Come on,
He's on
I
that
call
boat.
on the
The Mimi.
Archangel Raphael to
Mimi. He's
come
on the
and do
Mimi
my
with that old
bidding.
guy.
We
You've
haven't
never
watched
seen
it.
it?
I've never seen it. I don't know what
We
that is.
ask that this be granted.
Voyage of the Mimi. It's about
Hey, but-
Ben Affleck is like 13 years
The weather
old and
did
he
change
sails
a
to the
little,
Mayan
but
ruins.
no one seemed to mind.
Okay.
It's pretty comfy.
I don't have any objection.
I don't know how much. I watched it like 6th grade, so I don't know.
6th or 7th grade, yeah.
I don't know.
There's
how
2
it holds
seasons.
up.
We looked it up.
they
We looked
wanna
it up on
practice
stream. We
witchcraft,
looked
they
up all
should
the
be able to.
episodes.
I think it's great that they're doing their own thing. The witchcraft stories that go around here.
They had to sleep.
Global,
in the
how's
same
it going?
Bag. If they really had to sleep in the
clear
same
that
sleeping
in the
bag,
Bible,
then,
the
then there's some weird shit going on. That's fucked up.
Oh, I like this girl. She's like a hillbilly. She needs to take off those glasses
Give it
though.
up later, but I feel like they're just postponing the fullness of life they might enjoy if they look to the true source and not just.
You went on a boat for a school field trip. We went on a boat down the Potomac in 8th grade. For 8th grade, we went to Washington D.C. We went on a boat ride on the Potomac.
Look at the cop. Yeah, mostly I just gotta have to worry about these Puerto Ricans who are pouring in here like crazy.
Do you think the witch trials are
I ain't deal with no witches.
Yeah, I don't gotta worry about no witches.
Be
Trust me.
persecuted again. And
Now niggas and spics.
I don't have time for that here in
because of our
Salem,
lack of
Massachusetts.
education. There's a possibility.
Salem's
for
not like
people's
too
belief
bad.
systems that
Some of the
could
places
happen
around it
again
though.
if
Oh
we
my
do not
god.
educate ourselves well enough. People need, excuse the expression, scapegoat. Somewhere to put their anger and their unexplained happenings.
I don't remember the music too much, but it sounds like it'd probably be like
we don't
pretty chill.
God, I almost feel like we
music.
watched that on
Laser
Laserdisc.
I can guarantee you that.
Maybe not, but
Despite the horrifying past, witchcraft.
They had a
Salem
Laserdisc
is
player, I'm
alive
pretty
and
sure.
well and
yes, we
determined
watched
to
the
survive.
Mark Twain claymation movie or whatever.
Oh,
the claymation
yeah.
devil thing. That was a
Witchcraft hysteria
Laserdisc.
that swept through
They never
Salem
showed that
nearly
to us,
300 years
or at least in
ago
any class I
ended
was in.
as quickly as it began.
6th grade
By
English
the
class.
time I got there, they're like, "This is scaring too many kids."
Yeah, that was a trip.
Traumatizing.
From its catalog of
I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Perhaps the worst of all demons and devils are ignorance, intolerance, and fear.
Why are there pictures of a skull?
Spooky. That's scary. Witches. And Stonehenge.
No, they should have talked
Wait,
about
look.
druids.
That's
They were doing
Amelia Earhart. Watch out! That plane's gonna fly into your head.
Yeah. Oh no! That's how she died.
I hate how that's like such a stupid mystery. It's like, yeah,
She crashed. She was eaten by those crabs.
Yeah,
It's
she
worse
crashed on
than
an
it being
island in the Pacific
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's worse than it being a mystery. She crashed on an island and was eaten by those crabs. Or those giant crabs that crush your bones with they're
Coconut
huge.
crabs?
Like, do they?
Yeah, coconut crab.
Like while
At
she was
night,
like
they come
alive.
out- Yes, they killed her while she was still alive. While she
that's
was,
that's
at night they come
horrifying.
out.
That's way
and they're
worse.
huge. They're huge and they smell blood because they go for birds. They eat birds, dude.
Dude, that's fucking.
Their things, their pincers or whatever, can crush bone.
This episode where
Oh,
people
they
had
eat
to
coconuts.
sleep in the sleeping bag with the grandpa. I don't remember that episode of Voyage of Mimi.
Oh, holy shit!
But
Three
we'll
guys
watch
in a
it.
sleeping bag.
We'll watch it sometime.
3 guys in a sleeping bag.
It doesn't seem physically possible.
Yeah, and Ben Affleck. One of them's 13.
Well, it's a small boat.